Right, I'm going to tie up a rig now. I've been using on birch for the last couple of rotors. Nothing complicated, it's nice and simple, but I'm just going to show you in the breakdown step by step. I'll pan down here. Main part of the rig, boom section. I'm using the Fox Illusion SX XS in £15. It's fluorocarbon, like the name suggests. It's a soft fluorocarbon, so it's not wiry at all, anything like that. And the water's chin clear in birch, so I want something that's going to blend in but still push itself away from the lead. There's no weed to speak of in here, it's mainly silt, so it's not a problem. Once it's hit the clip and it's hit the deck, just to pull it back a little bit, just to straighten it all out. I don't like using foam nuggets or stuff like that. I like just like to drag the lead back a little bit, just to straighten it out so it all sits nice. So basically, pull up a foot or so off of that so you're not messing around. Trap it in your teeth, and just run it through your fingers a little bit. Just straightens it out, takes any kinks out. Okay, just leave that there for a minute. I'm using this Fox snare, which is a nice subtle braid. It's a bit like a combi rig, but I'll show you exactly how we're using it now. So again, pull it, 10-12 inches off, just gives you plenty to play with, so you're not fiddling around with little short lengths of material. And this, tie a loop, like you would starting any rig off, 3/4 stop to sit, standard figure 8 knot, one of these little Fox tightening tools, coming great, really handy tool, through the loop, pull it tight, put the tag end, like that. Next, I'm using clockwork orange here, mainline clockwork orange, but you can use any pop-ups for this rig, it's up to you, entirely up to you. Put new pop-ups out. Just take a bait drill and just drill out about half of that pop-up. Just take time so you don't split it right through. Okay, you see that? Bait needle on the opposite side. Pull that hair through. Obviously you need a hair stop now. And the number 1 shot, which goes the other side of the boilie, bite it on, just like that, okay, push it into that hole you just made, so it's all flush, like that. Next you want one of these little Fox silicone sleeves. They're all pre-cut, makes the job a lot easier. Slide one onto a closed lip bait needle, like so. Onto your braided section. Then I'm using size 6 Fox Armo point hook. I use these for all my bottom bait rigs. I'd say for 99% of my angling I use these. Even though using a pop-up, it is actually a bottom bait rig. I'll tell you why in a minute. The razor sharp, I've never had one let me down yet. Slide the hook through the silicone. I usually set my bit of silicone straight opposite the point of the hook at my shank. Okay. Down through the eye, and set the hair about 5mm from the curve of the hook. Okay. You're not going to tie knot or snot in that. You're going to take the piece of fluorocarbon you cut off before, take it up through the hook, and then whip round 6 times, back down the shank, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, once back up the shank, down through the eye. Just take that tool a minute, just put that braid out the way. So basically now, that's what you've got. Make sure that's all tight. Let's trap the braid underneath that knot of snot. You just want to trim these bits off. I'm just going to take a lighter to that little bit there. Be careful not to melt your fluorocarbon. Just like that. You don't need shrink tube on it or anything like that because of the stiffness anyway. That fluorocarbon sending the downturned eye is sending the fluorocarbon on an angle, which will make it flip over in the carp's mouth. So basically, you've got nice subtle hair on your rig, and then a stiff fluorocarbon section. Now it's up to you how long you have that, and if you're tight to a swivel, I'll put a loop in it and tie it up to you. I'm fishing it with a loop, put a quick change swivel, little anti-tangle boom to a lead clip system with a nice 4-ounce lead in the end. Bend your knots, wet them down. Because you don't want them slipping. Okay? Right. That's basically the finished rig. Like that. That one #1 shot isn't enough to sink that pop up. That's going to float off the bottom like that if you leave it. So what I'll do now, take a pair of scissors and just whittle away that pop up like this, which will release. It's taking that outer skin off the pop up as well, so it's going to release more flavour quicker. So you end up something like that basically. That usually, it's a slow sinking hook bait now, that'll sit. Basically the hook will be on the bottom like that, and that'll sit just above wafting round. If you take a bit more off, it'll lie down and sit perfectly on the bottom. Now I'm quite happy leaving that out for the entire time of the session. I've had bites, I've put them out, left them out for 48 hours, and then they've rattled off. So once all the flavour's gone, sometimes they've been out 5-10 minutes and they've rattled off. So it's working, it seems to be working a treat. I used it last time I was fishing this place, and I've just put it straight back on again 3-4 years later. And last road I was in, I had 4 takes, landed 2 of them. Hopefully we'll get amongst a few more fish this time. That's it basically. Give them a go yourself. Just drop the rig on the edge now to show how it behaves. Try and get on a leaf or something so you can see. Don't know if you can see that too well. basically that's going to sit on the bottom. The hook link has completely disappeared. And the little bait's just wafting around, you see. Nice. The fish can come in, we'll have to kick it all up. That will behave naturally. And hopefully it'll get us a fish or two.